Do you remember these? Because they remember you. Forgotten toys left behind because we realized they're just too creepy. Did your Furby wake you up at 3 a.m. from chanting in tongues? Do you think that you saw your doll move? Well, we have great news. For just $19.99, we'll locate and ship your cursed items back to you. Any and or all toys that we try to forget as children are eligible. I mean, fucking look at that thing. I'm Oliver Rose, Cursed Item Hunter. Better call now before they find you first.
Hey gang, welcome back to Load the Cartridge. Shall we unpack what just happened? I've been thinking since last video how growing up in the early 2000s really felt like living in an alternate dimension or universe. There's an entire generation that we covered last episode who knows nothing about my childhood. Like, for instance, the title of the channel, Load the Cartridge. For you young people, too young to have been around for this, back in the day we had to blow on our game cartridges to get them to work again, because they would glitch the fuck out for God knows what reason. Mostly just getting the dust removed so that the console can read the game. But in fact, many people don't know this, but when you blow on the game cartridges, much like a dog whistle, it hits a subsonic frequency that summons the cartridge goblin. He would just wave his hands and fix your cartridge for you. However, in order to appease the cartridge goblins, we pay them in reaction videos. So for the goblin, I present to you nothing seems real anymore. Maybe we're in a simulation, maybe it's just nostalgia. Back in the day, you'd wake up to watch cartoons and unexpectedly get slapped in the face with an insane commercial that made no goddamn sense, but lived rent-free in your head forever. But they weren't just ads, they were miniature fever dreams. It kind of felt like they were designed to confuse us into buying, sugary cereal, action figures, reason to live. But we loved them. Loved them. So for today's episode, I thought we'd dive deep into the beautiful, chaotic realm of 2000's commercials. Early 2000's commercials. Specifically to narrow down the answer to my one question. Were early 2000's commercials pure genius? Or were they just gaslighting an entire generation into believing that berries and cream was a personality trait?
Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and...
Yeah, more like berries and scream, because I fucking hate that commercial. Simply due to the level of ick. So let's dive into the first commercial of the day. If you guys are unfamiliar, Evian Babies is kind of a line of commercials that came out from a company named Evian. But Evian is bottled water. So it's pretty weird that they had a line of commercials that came out all about babies. CGI babies. Not as bad as Twilight, I will say. I think the CGI is actually done pretty good. I mean, it's a commercial, so usually those have the most budget behind them. But yeah, it turned out pretty interesting. I'm not knocking down the commercial at all. It's just that they made a slew of them where they were doing stuff like this.
Let's observe the effect of Evian on your body.
Come on, say the hip hop, you hit it to the hip hop, and you don't stop the rocket to the bang bang boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat.
Now what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat, and me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet. See, I am Wonder Mike, and I'd like to say hello. Bang bang, boogie to the boogie, up jump the boogie to the bang bang boogie. Let's rock.
You don't stop.
Rock the rhythm that'll make make your body rock real soon for you. Heard my voice, so then I brought two friends along. And next on the mic is my man Hank. Come on, come and sing that song, that song.
So yeah, that's an Evian baby commercial. Kind of wild, I know. I couldn't really find all of the ones I was thinking about, but we are going to review one more after this. But they've done synchronized swimming, I'm pretty sure. They did rollerblading, but I think they also had a skateboarding one. There was just a ton that came out. So like I said, I pulled up another one for us to review together, just one last one, and then I'll give you my thoughts on the whole Evian baby project.
I'm the lyrical gangster. Big up the crew in the area. No, we don't die. Yes, we multiply. Anyone press me, the fire they see. Act like you know we grow. I know what both don't know. Test them up and go. Here come the upstepper. I'm the lyrical gangster.
I think that's the extent of what I need to show you. So yeah, welcome to the world of Evian babies. This is basically it. I know that the whole point of these commercials is said at the end of the commercial. They're basically trying to say, like, by drinking this water, you'll feel younger. At least that's what I'm getting from these clips. I just think it's so funny, like an entire group of people just stopping the middle of their day to look at their baby reflections. I don't know, would you start breakdancing in the middle of the street to your baby reflection? I don't know, if I saw my reflection was a baby, I'd probably stop and stare for a minute as well, right? But you see my point of, like, the unhinged nature of these commercials, right? Why are they roller skating? Why are they breakdancing? It's like meant to be over the top and memorable. Can you imagine if they did like a reunion tour of the Evian babies? Where are they at today? I would lose my mind and watch every fucking episode. Bruh. Breakdancing baby is so crazy. I think it's time to go on to the next commercial.
From the world of tomorrow, on the thrilling news are the amazing adventures of a group of...
Alright, this is a pretty old PSA, but I did come across this as a kid and it stuck with me forever. But let's jump in.
I know a place that's peaceful and quiet. A place where animals play. It's called a forest, but every year we start forest fires. A careless match, a cigarette, and poof, fire. So the next time you're in the forest, be extra careful, okay?
If you knew it was me, would you have listened?
Would you, dumbass? Alright, I know what you're thinking. Creepy as fuck, for sure. But they had a point. Shit was crazy back then, because they could call out greasy, misogynistic incel assholes. Oh, you wouldn't be paying attention to this PSA if you weren't horny, right? Kind of a weird message to send to kids. Are you hard? Huh? Is that why you're listening? Kind of a crazy take. All I knew as a kid is that this face stuck with me. Forever. I'll pause it, guys. Hey, take a screenshot. Huh? Someone's new profile picture. New profile picture check.
Miss Relative check.
Uncle Rob, what's up?
Alright, this is kind of another PSA commercial ad thing that I saw when I was a kid that was really kind of crazy, and is called My Little Puppy. I think we're just gonna do the same as before. We'll play it and then we'll talk about it.
Cute. He's crazy. He's my little puppy. Hours of fun for all the family. My little puppy comes completely unhouse trained and enjoys being taken for lots of walks, needs feeding on a regular basis, and requires endless love and attention. And when all the fun's over, he's easily stored away.
That is so crazy. Not only like the ending of that commercial, but just the imagery and context inside of it. It's just so real, you know? It's raw, but shit has a point. I kind of respect the commercial for being ballsy enough to just kind of get down to the issue and make their statement against horrible fucking behavior that we're normalizing in society, putting an end to just damaging ways of thinking. So honestly, respect. My little puppy, alright? Respect. I fucks with the commercial. I hope it scared you straight. Alright, this is one of my favorite commercials we're gonna cover today because it's one of the most nostalgic to me. A lot of my, like, this ad showed up before a lot of my movies and stuff. Before I watched like a Scooby-Doo film, this shit would pop up. And I just thought it was really funny. So I'm gonna play the ad and we'll just see how funny it really was.
When you've got an extreme thirst, you know there's only one thing to reach for. A can of Splode. With 100 times the carbonation of ordinary soft drinks, Splode is intense. So if you think you can handle the pressure, grab a Splode and obliterate your thirst.
What the fuck? Holy fuck. How did this go down, dude? How can we make kids understand smoking is bad? I got an idea. What if we blow up a human being directly after they drink a soda or fake advertising? Makes sense. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. It all makes sense. It did not make sense. All I can say is when I watched this as a kid, the message did not get across to me. I just laughed hysterically at a man exploding after drinking a soda. At a man exploding mid-air. Mid-drink. That's the funniest shit I've ever seen. I was privileged to have that at the beginning of my movies. This one is a fucking doozy, okay? Get ready for an uncomfortable watch. This is, yes, a Snickers ad, but it is also something that should never have been made. Strap in, folks. Disgusting.
Hello, Mrs. Jensen. You don't have any Snickers in your shopping cart. The neighborhood kids love Snickers on Halloween. Let me help you. I'm only helping you. Snickers.
We're definitely going to her house.
This Halloween, nothing satisfies like Snickers.
What the fuck? May I just say, before the kid's face like popped out and revealed like it's kids stacked up, I was so confused and so fucking terrified. This seriously looks like a horror movie.
Hello. You don't have any Snickers in your shopping cart. Let me help you. I'm only helping you.
Just helping. This seriously looks like a horror film. Like super creepy and edgy. These kids come off so cursed.
did someone say cursed only for $29.89?
Alright, this is the last PSA/ad I'm gonna show you guys today. Well, I don't even know if I should tell you what the ad is about or what brand it is, because I think it's just gonna take you like super by surprise. So let's just let it play. We'll see what you guys think. What the fuck? What is happening, dude? Dude, I feel like I'm on fucking acid. What the fuck? Can you tell me what just happened? Because I sure can't. I can't even begin to analyze or explain what the fuck just happened. What was up? Like, why was it a fake baby? That's what I don't understand. Like, it's a baby doll and a PlayStation 3. I don't understand the correlation, right? There's not, like, what the fuck is the connection? The baby's eyes, like, having a seizure and shit, like, it looked like the baby saw God. Shit, bro. Maybe that's the message. Maybe the PS3 is God. Fucking, I don't know, bro. I feel like back then, the ad was not so much about, does the ad make sense? As we saw, I mean, sometimes there was a point and it did make sense. But I think the focus of their message was more, will these kids talk about this shit at recess? Or is this so unhinged that it'll haunt these kids' dreams for the rest of their lives? Yes, I can tell you they 100% succeeded in both categories. Nothing, and I'm telling you, nothing brought a group of 9-year-olds together faster than a Wubble Bubble Ball that just arrived in the mail.
Looks like a bubble, but
I mean, sure, that shit would pop after 10 minutes of use, but it was considered a classic. I feel like modern commercials are just so focused on some kind of emotional connection and attachment, or using a viral trend, but older commercials had a different charm. They just begged us to scream laugh at fucking Quiznos sub sponge monkeys.
We love these subs! 'Cause they are good to us!
Here's the thing. These ads were not just random. They were a product of their time. They were loud and weird and unapologetic, just like us, Gen Z. I think they certainly shaped us into who we are today. I think that they were so chaotic because fucking everything else was so chaotic. This was the generation that put fucking googly eyes on everything. Between clunky tech, MySpace, and electronic Santa Claus, the commercials fit the vibe. A lot of them turned into memes before memes were even a fucking thing, which proves that they resonated. So what's the verdict? Were 2000s, early 2000s commercials any good? Were they unhinged masterpieces? Or just mass confusion disguised as marketing? I would argue both. These ads didn't just sell products. They reflected who we were. Chaotic little gremlins who were running on sugar and cable. They created the vibe. Weird, awkward, utterly confusing vibes that we didn't really understand and probably never will. And honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. Just remember next time that you're drinking some overpriced bottled water or playing on an old console, there's a marketing executive out there laughing his fucking ass off, knowing that he is haunting us every day. And honestly, he has every right to. So thanks again for watching another video on Load the Cartridge. And thanks again for coming back to the Rose Garden, where nostalgia blooms like a bitch. Plant yourself in the garden now by subscribing and helping our community grow just a little bit more. And if you don't, you'll upset the Cartridge Goblin, and he'll curse your Wi-Fi. Nobody wants that. taking roots here isn't just about hitting a button. It's about becoming one with the Rose Garden. A place for us to kill our brain cells and let the serotonin thrive. So hit the subscribe button if you would like to claim a patch of this digital grass. Just remember, no pesticides, only good vibes. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Load the Cartridge. Peace out.